Neal for your Delta Dental coach's comments. Coach Neal, how you doing?
I don't know if it's a privilege, but you guys are stuck with me.
We like to talk to you after a win like this, 5 in a row. 69-67 final, not indicative for me, but after they made a run at you, how'd you feel?
I thought it was amazing that half the place was full of Lobo fans. That's all I got to say. I just hope everybody's safe going back. You know, we got special people, we got a special community, but we got a hell of a fan base. And for them to travel down here and fill this place up and was really amazing for our kids. Yeah, the score was, we didn't finish the way we wanted to finish, but, you know, we kind of took them out of their game plan and got up, and then we just couldn't make any plays. I guess Botch misses the dunk to put us up 18 or 16, and that probably would have been the dagger. And then we were able to let them get some shots, and they made some adjustments, and then we had to make some adjustments. And, you know, they made some big shots at the end that shouldn't have happened, and we made some not-so-good plays at the end that we're not supposed to make, but it's a learning process, and we'll get better. And you know, I went through every one of them in the locker room, so they understand it.
Coach, we talked about getting off to a better start in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Right.
I thought you guys did that. It was a little, we had some technical difficulties. The game was a little sluggish getting started, period. But you guys, in the last 4 minutes of the game, you struggled.
Right.
And a lot of that had to do with defending in that zone against Barry. He was able to find the gaps there at the free throw line. Talk about that.
Well, it was a double-edged sword because I had Timmy in the game to have another ball handler against the press, and then he was just shooting right over Timmy. And you know how you attack mismatches, and they went zone. And then we went into our normal, nobody wanted to make a play, nobody wanted to take a shot, and then I put Jordan in there to put him in the middle of the zone. He made a heck of a play, and O got the dunk, and that kind of got us over the hump. But, you know, we got to find some guys to make some jump shots and make some plays in the zone. And we were fortunate to get Jordan in there, and he made a play. And we got to continue to do that. And, you know, we made some, you know, we're coming out of timeouts, and Hugh and Dede have been in it. But some of those other guys haven't been in it. It's like the last play we line up, we got Dede open, we got Hugh open, we got Tim open, and Jordan throws it to O, and O gets fouled. And that's learning as a team and learning together. You can do all the coaching you want. They have to experience it. And you know that as a player, Hunter, and I think they're experiencing it. It's easy to lead when you're in front. It's not as easy to lead when you're going through adversity or some downtimes, and I thought our seniors really stepped up. I thought Dede made a big jump shot, a big follow on a rebound. I thought you did a nice job calming everybody down in the huddle and telling them, hey, we've been here before, we've worked on this before. Let's just calm down and let's get this win.
Particularly, you mentioned Jordan Goodman making a play. This is 2 games in a row now where it seems like he's a really good passer, Coach Neal.
Yeah, he can really pass it, and he's really good because he's 6'9", 6'10". He's closer to 6'10", but he can see over the defense, and when he doesn't rush it, he can really make shots, and he can pass the ball. He's got a great feel. He got in a hurry on one and threw it away. All he had to do was turn and look opposite, and Dede would have had a layup, but that's part of learning. He hasn't played for a while. I mean, this is really his only second game, the full-time rotation deal, and he's been really well.
You love the unselfishness of the team.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job with that.
Sometimes I was talking throughout the game about Tim Jacobs is almost too unselfish. He should look for a shot sometimes right at that free throw line.
Well, let's don't talk about that too much now. I mean, I'll show you some stats of practice, and he's played terrific, and Timmy's done exactly what I've asked him to do, and that's why he's good. When he starts doing the things that he shouldn't be doing, then that's when he gets in trouble. Yeah, and he's very capable, and let's don't get it twisted, right, Hunter. He's not a preferred walk-on. He's not a walk-on. He's a kid I recruited. He just has to pay his way. Yeah. And he's good enough, and he's shown that, and I wouldn't have brought him to our program if I wasn't going to play him. And, you know, he just got to know what he can do and what he can't do, and he's done a really good job of that.
This is a special night for him here in his hometown.
Yeah.
And, you know, is that what you were telling him when he came over to check in over here? You said, you do what you do. You're good. You do what you do.
Yeah, because guys make the mistake. And I had an old teammate of mine, Mark Price, and we talk about it all the time. don't show people what you can't do and show them your weaknesses. Show people what you can do, and your strengths are going to way outweigh your weaknesses, and you just don't want to do that. You just do what you do, and if you do that, you're going to be successful. When you start doing things you can't do or you're not capable of doing, doesn't mean you're not going to down the road and you're not going to develop into that, but do what you do, and it's going to help the team.
Hunter and I, it seems like every night our jaw hits the floor when Didi comes flying from the top of the key and goes over 3 guys and lays in a miss. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. He's incredible, and he played a little banged up tonight and made some big plays, and, I'm just glad he's doing a great job because he deserves it. I mean, I just got to get, I thought O was terrific. O's got to, we got to do a better job, and we've always been really good, and Robert knows this, and Hunter's watched this. We've been really good as anybody in the country coming out of timeouts. Right now, we're struggling a little bit coming out of timeouts because you got new guys, and, to be honest with you, I got 5 or 6 guys on my team that have never seen a draw-up board. Never seen a guy, they don't know what a line is, that's a cut. They don't know the dotted line is a pass. I've went over and over, but it's part of learning, and they're doing a good job. I mean, I love my team. Anytime that you can win with Greenwood going 2 for 10 and 1 for 6, but he gets 7 rebounds, he gets 2 assists, and he guards his butt off. And, we win the game, and then, Deshaun goes for 15 and 6 is outstanding.
Yeah, that matchup with Siakam and Jet tonight, that was a pretty good matchup.
It's going to be that way for a while.
Yeah.
They're both back, so it'll be good. But we're very fortunate. We're 13 and 3 in the 8 years we've been here, and that's about as good as it gets. It's kind of like the Mountain West tournament, winning 3 championships in 3 years hadn't been done. So I got a lot of respect and love for Marvin. I think he does a terrific job. I think they're an NCAA tournament team when they get Mullins back. So I knew they were going to fight, and I knew they were going to battle. And it's always hard to win here. We've just been fortunate enough to win of late some games here.
Last time that they won here against you guys was 07. Now you turn your attention, they get a little break. You had 8 days.
No, we don't. We play Tuesday.
Yeah, you did.
Did you forget the Grand Canyon game, or we just?
8 days after the Grand Canyon.
Oh, are you just? I thought, really Christmas. I thought you were ready for another bowl game.
23 to 31. I'm doing my math. Today's not the 23rd. Okay, so
I was worried about this. About this. Jerry, Jerry played football here. He's our bus driver.
Yes.
And I really thought he screwed me up because he took me a different route to get over to the gym tonight. And if we lost the lead, I was going to be really pissed and blame it on Jerry. But the bad thing was, when he took the turn and got on the highway, I thought he was one of those old timers that wanted us to still play UTEP, and he was taking us down to UTEP. He took us the wrong way, and if it didn't work out, I was blaming it on Jerry.
I tell you what,
the old timers, you're reading this story.
No, I hear it every time I'm at a restaurant. Everywhere I go, everybody wants to know why I won't play UTEP, and I didn't know it was that big of a deal.
Go ahead, Adam.
No, the technology, the clock's going off, and
the last time I played in a situation was like this was I can't remember what it was. We played in the Capaba Championships, and we played Argentina in the semifinals, and we got in a big brawl. And Bobby Martin, that used to play at Pittsburgh, is a heck of a player, played in the NBA. He picked one of those clocks up and was swinging it at people. So it brought back some bad memories for me. So I think that's the last time we used one of those clocks. So it was an eventful night, but that happens. It's not anybody's fault. It was just an adjustment, but it took a while to get going.
All right, so Grand Canyon and Coach Marley and
well, I guess I have to call Dan and tell him we're just going to give him the win and skip it since you said our guys got 8 days off. But no, we're going to go home. We're going to go home tonight, get my guys home, put them in bed. We'll meet with them tomorrow at 6, go over some things tomorrow night, get on a plane. We'll practice on Monday, walk through some stuff, get on a plane on Monday, get over there, and then play them on Tuesday. And then our guys, hopefully, they'll be mature enough. I'm a little concerned, though, because you got to mature enough that a lot of them are going home after that game, so we got to take care of business and going into break 9-3, and that was a goal of ours, to go in after we had the bad loss of USC, the one game at a time, and go in 9-3.
It's a great run, 5 in a row.
Yeah, it's a good run, and I think the biggest thing about the what we've done, and you guys have seen it firsthand, and yeah, we're making some mistakes. But we're really improving.
Better.
We're getting better, and we're doing some things, and we're able to do some different things that we've never been able to do in the past because we're using everybody. And when you use everybody, then you can do some different things if they're all on the same page.
That's the thing. Yeah, we talked about it all night. And Hunter and I were good. You played 9-8 scores.
Yeah, and I should have played Xavier Adams a little more because he played really, really well. But I needed another ball handler in against the press. And at the time, I just thought it was a tough deal, and that was a coach's decision. That's one of those tough decisions that you have to make. But he played a terrific game, and I told him that after the game. But you just got to keep those guys engaged. But anytime you can play that many guys and share the minutes like that, it's really, really good.
Sharing, I thought there were several plays that could have been 2 assists given because you guys, the ball movement was so impressive on a couple of offensive plays.
It's just. We're getting better, and our guys are doing a good job. We gotta go into the thing where you can't have 16 turnovers, and it's just like the game the other night. If you make more shots, you get more assists. We gotta make some more shots. I mean, we had opportunities. We didn't take care of business.
Second half, you guys shot 65%.
Yeah, but we went through like a 5-6 minute lull where we didn't get shots on goal.
Right, turn it over.
We turned it over, and then we didn't get some shots against the zone. I mean, when you have shot clock violations, Hunter, against the zone, that's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get in there and try to be aggressive and make something happen.
All right, safe travels back to
All right, well, get out of here. All right, appreciate you.
Thanks, Coach.
Level head coach Craig Neal, our guest here. Delta Dental coach's comments. 5 in a row for New Mexico. Delta Dental, almost 400,000 New Mexicans covered by Delta Dental plans. For more information, log on to deltadentalnm.com. Your Delta Dental coach's comments postgame with head coach Craig Neal. Back with more right